Hey guys, this is Antonio Arnold, Reverend Dr. Antonio Arnold. Good evening. As you can know, I'm continuing to monitor. Like I said before, I declared war on abortion of all forms. This is a total act of war on my part to raise awareness about how sinister abortion these Democrats are, these abortionists who are part of the Planned Parenthood agenda, and also the socialist agenda that to geared to destroy this beautiful country I have sworn to defend and protect and defend the Constitution. A little bit about myself. My name is Dr. Antonio Arnold. I am a disabled veteran. I love my country. I serve my country. I served in two branches, the Army and Air Force. I was in the reserves, Air National Guard, deployed to a lot of places. I've done quite a few humanitarian action, and also been a watch for the eyes and ears for the command. Been a commissioned officer, been an NCO. I do have an MDiv. I do have a Master of Religious Education. I do have a Master of Art in Theological Studies. I do have a Doctorate of Divinity. I do have a Doctorate in Exegesis. I do have a bachelor's degree in manufacturing technology with emphasis in electronics. I'm also an ROTC graduate. Been in ministry over 22 years, served as pastor, associate minister, and assistant pastor. Had the opportunity to serve our country. Worked in private industry for a number of times, in between, layoffs, or as they say in the military, drawdown. Have the opportunity to serve bivocationally, and now, in fact, I sold cars, sold insurance. I did a lot of things. I've done quite a few things. I've had a lot of great opportunities. And I got to tell anyone, it's up to you. I own a business. I used to own a traditional store. Now own an online service, and as well as a jewelry business as well. Uh, but that's pretty much it, guys. I'm not gonna go into detail about my other business. So if you want to know, just send me a message. But guys, I'm here as a man of God who has served as pastor, who has served as hospital chaplain, seen patients, seen kids born, have grandchildren, have children of my own. It's kind of hard for me to stomach what the Democrat or the Democrats has been doing for a number of years. I mean, my eyes been open ever since '75. In '75, I was 10 years old because I used to watch the news and watch politics, how they go through their thing back in the '70s. And I always ask my dad, what kind of promises. I hear promises, but I don't see the promises fulfilled. You know, and I see a lot of good things, and I see some bad things. In the last 20 years, I've seen our country turn around. I see the Democratic Party went from middle to far communist socialist ideology. And now it's just like now, I mean, since 71, 72, it's a great push for this abortion. I mean, they got to have abortion like it's an epidemic, it's pandemic. We got to kill babies. We got to do it. We just got to do it. I see so much energy pushing for murder of babies more so than I see defender, you know, our borders, or defending our constitution, or defending our international airspace, or defending our sovereignty and our national interests. I see more interest in abortion than educating our children properly and keeping our schools intact. And a lot of our public schools need a lot of work, need a lot of reform. But I'm not here to talk about the school, and more to this platform. It's about abortion and this Planned Parenthood. It's this sinister Planned Parenthood. It's amazing. I talk to a lot of people who are still supportive of a lot of leaders who have fallen into deaf ear or fallen into their own sin, got caught look to be impeached, but yet they still support him and support the party. Why, I don't understand. I am not a Democrat. I was a long time ago, but for years I watched how the Democratic Party has changed, and now I know the history. Now that I know, and plus I know history, I got the heck out of there. I don't want no part. No part. I don't want no part of their agenda. I don't want no part of their chicken bones. I don't want part of their promises. I don't want no part of them. It's just like I don't want to join the Nazi Party. The Nazi Party, 100 years from now, might be the nicest party on earth, but I'm not going to join it. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. They can call themselves Neo or Super Neo. We're exclusive. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I won't do it. But anyway, I stumbled upon this video from Planned Parenthood, and they're talking about Planned Parenthood medical procedure. I mean, Planned Parenthood has pumped billions and millions of dollars into the Democratic Party. And you're going to see here, right on C-SPAN, how the Democrats, treat these folks about, this abortion thing. This abortion topic is more important than anything else politically. About the woman's right to murder, a woman's right to kill another body that's within her. Again, the Bible makes it clear. The Bible makes it clear, right, how God loves children. Psalm 127 says, in verse 3 and 5, Psalm 127, children are a heritage from the Lord, offspring a reward from him. And I quote, like arrows in the hands of a warrior are children born in one's youth. Blessed is the man who quivers is full of them. They will not be put to shame when they contend with their opponent in what? Court. So when you get a chance, guys, read Psalm 127, verse 3 to 5. It's great awakening. It will definitely open your eyes. Also read Psalm 22 and 10. He said, I will cast upon thee from the womb. Thou art my God from my mother's belly. And here's another one, Isaiah 49:15. So I'm going to give you some theological scriptures to take in consideration from the Bible or from the Torah in the Old Testament. Can a woman forget, and this is from Isaiah 49:15. Isaiah 49:15. Can a woman forget her suckling child, that she should not have compassion on the son of her womb? Yea, they may forget. I will not forget thee. I will not forget thee. Yet I will not forget thee. Yet I will not forget thee. The Lord God, Jehovah, Jesus the Christ, the Father, the Son, who is the Father of Jesus Christ, the Son of God. The Father, Elohim Yahweh, Jehovah, he said, yet will I not forget thee. Guys, you murderers, you butchers that chop up little children, because I see the procedure. I seen pictures of cutting up little kids in the head. You're wrong, and you will pay dearly for it. I'm going to go ahead and play this video for your hearing. They need more pastors standing up.
Another, it's time to stop wasting time, get on with meaningful work, and stop picking on women and trying to take their choice away. I yield back the balance of my time.
The time of the gentleman has expired. We welcome our distinguished witnesses today. Do you and each of you swear that the testimony that you are about to give shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God? And I'll now begin by introducing today's witnesses. The first witness is Dr. Anthony Levatino. Dr. Levatino is a board-certified obstetrician gynecologist. Over the course of his career, Dr. Levatino has practiced obstetrics and gynecology in both private and university settings, including as an associate professor of OBGYN at the Albany Medical College. And Dr. Levatino, we'll begin with you. Welcome.
Thank you, Chairman and members of the committee. I only have 5 minutes, so I'm going to get right to it. Second trimester D&E abortions performed between roughly 14 and 24 weeks of gestation. Your patient today is 17 years old. She's 22 weeks pregnant. Her baby is the length of your hand plus a couple of inches. And she's been feeling her baby kick for the last several weeks, but she's asleep on an operating room table. You walk into that operating room scrubbed and gowned, and after removing laminaria, you introduce a suction catheter into the uterus. This is a 14 French suction catheter. If she were 12 weeks pregnant or less, basically the width of your hand or smaller, you could basically do the entire procedure with this. But babies this big don't fit through catheters this size. After suctioning the amniotic fluid out from around the baby, you introduce an instrument called a Sofer clamp. It's about 13 inches long. It's made of stainless steel. The business end of this clamp is about 2.5 inches long and 1/2 inch wide. There are rows of sharp teeth. This is a grasping instrument. When it gets a hold of something, it does not let go. A D&E procedure is a blind abortion, so picture yourself introducing this and grabbing anything you can blindly and pull, and I do mean hard, and out pops a leg about that big, which you put down on the table next to you. Reach in again, pull out an arm about the same length, which you put down on the table next to you. And use this instrument again and again to tear out the spine, the intestines, the heart and lungs. Head on the baby that size is about the size of a large plum. Can't see it, but you pretty good idea you've got it if you've got your instrument around something and your fingers are spread about as far as they go. You know you did it right if you crush down on the instrument and white material runs out of the cervix. That was the baby's brains. Then you could pull out skull pieces. And you have a day like I had a lot of times, sometimes the little face comes back and stares back at you. Congratulations, you just successfully performed a second trimester D&E abortion. You just affirmed her right to choose.
One more question, Dr. Levatino. Why did you end your practice of doing abortions?
I did over 1,200 abortions over a 4-year period in private practice, not counting the ones that I did during my training. I met my wife during my first year of training at Albany Medical Center. We got married about a year later and found that we had an infertility problem. After years of failed infertility treatment and several years trying to adopt a child, we were blessed with adopting a little girl that we named Heather in August of 1978. As sometimes happens in those situations, my wife got pregnant the very next month, and we had 2 children 10 months apart. 2 months short of my daughter Heather's 6th birthday, she was killed in an auto accident and literally died in her arms in the back of an ambulance. Anyone who has children might think they have some idea of what that feels like, but unless you've been through it yourself, you have no idea whatsoever. I know people find it hard to believe, but what do you do after disaster? You bury your child and then you go back to your life. And I don't remember exactly how long it was after my daughter died that I showed up at Albany Medical Center OR number 9 to perform my first second trimester D&E abortion. I wasn't thinking of it as anything special. This was routine to me. But I reached in, literally pulled out an arm or leg and got sick. You know, earlier on I described stacking up body parts on the side of the table. It's not to, gross people out, to use a simple term. When you do an abortion, you need to keep inventory. You have to make sure you get 2 arms and 2 legs and all the pieces. If you don't, your patient's going to come back infected, bleeding, or dead. So I soldiered on and finished that abortion. And I know it sounds, as I said, hard for people to believe, but I'm telling you straight up my experience. You know, after over 1,200 abortions, first and second trimester up to 24 weeks and all the rest of it, and being very dedicated to it, for the first time in my life I really looked. I really looked at that pile of body parts on the side of the table. And I didn't see her wonderful right to choose, and I didn't see all the money I just made. All I could see was somebody's son or daughter. And I stopped doing late-term abortions after that, and several months later stopped doing all abortions.
There's still a question. Thank you.
guys, I'm going to stop right there. You see, you know another reason I'm such an advocate against this? Because 26 years ago, 26, 27, give or take, back in 1992, August 23rd, my daughter was born, premature. And we didn't know with anything. But during the pregnancy and in preparation for a birth, her tube wrapped around her throat and her blood pressure dropped and she almost died. And then when she died, when she was finally born, they got her out. Her legs was foot with her legs, you know how you bend this way? Her legs was pointing this way. Was deformed. Today you would never notice that. I'm here to say to you guys, love your children, born or unborn, because you never know. They may look like they're unborn and that they are deformed and you're ready to pull them apart. Or, they're premature and you're just like, I don't want them. Give that child a chance. I'm asking you to give that child a chance to grow up and be a beautiful man or a wonderful man or a beautiful woman. Give them a chance. My daughter is 27 years old. She blessed me with 3 grandchildren, and I'm just as happy as a lark. Had those situations been different, and we were like wanting to be with the baby because we want to be single, have fun, and have this, once you see them eyes, them arms, and them legs come through, you don't want to do it. You shouldn't. I was there the whole time from full term to all the way to birth, and to see that people wanted to, right at the birth mode, kill the baby, a full-fledged, full-term 9 month full-term baby. It's beyond me, guys. It's beyond barbaric. It is, but we're not we just crossed the level of not being civilized. You can't tell me you're a Christian believer. You're an atheist in my heart. You're an atheist. You're an atheist. You're an antichrist. You're an anti-life. You're an anti-God. You're anti-life. I'm pro-life. If you're that much of an anti-life and you show up at the Presbyterian church or a Methodist church or a Catholic church, you're lying to yourself. You're lying to your preacher. You're lying to the people around you. Why don't you just stay at home and deal with the consequences on that good getting up morning when God judged you? Stop wasting people's time. Stop wasting your time. If you want to be a murderer, stop wasting anybody's time. How would you feel if somebody roll over your hand pots, have to decide to want to give mouth to mouth to save your life, and they said, "No, I remember this guy. He's like abortion, but I guess I'll just let him be aborted and lay there comfortable, and just won't let him give a mouth to mouth resuscitation." How would you feel if you're a baby, you're lying, it's you that's going to be aborted? This doctor described the procedure accurately. There's videos of it on YouTube. If you want to find anything, you can Google it, man. You can Google it. And it's just not worth it. It's murder, 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 murder. Hands, feet, legs, skull, brain, ribs, back, ribs, spine. They're humans. We're not talking about a little tiny piece of gel. We talk about a fleshly human being with a heartbeat, and you dare, in the name, and your God, whoever your God is, want to commit murder. And the people who are doing it is Dixiecrats. The Dixiecrats, the Democrats, the Democrats, all want to do is, but they so hard focus on abortion, 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 abortion. Women right to choose. I don't see a woman right to choose with a baby tore up to pieces. Is that women right to choose? I mean, where's the past? I mean, why has it got to this level? Where's the rest of the Presbyterian pastors speaking again? Why are they not speaking out? They're so reformed that it's not inclusive language. Where about the inclusive language to save a life? Where's the Catholic priest? Come on, fathers, where are you guys? I mean, Cardinal, Bishop, where are you? Pope John, where are you? You know, you're all silent. You allow the devil to take over, or are you behind it? And if you are behind it, you have no business being in the pulpit. You need to be out. You need to get out of here. You know, I'm tired of the politically correct game of ministry. I'm like more like Paul. Paul don't hold no grudge. Paul said he's straight up. He's glad he didn't baptize neither one of you. And I'm telling you the truth. I'm quite sure he's looking at you feel the same way. The only people really speaking up against in the conversation is those in the Eastern Orthodox Church, the original church, the church that's been around for centuries. It just split in two. They're both 2,000 years old, Catholic and the Eastern Orthodox. But it makes no sense when you got ministries that have two different views that split, and then we got one that's totally silent on the matter. And I know they teach the women obscenity, but I mean, people want to have sex. That's the bottom line. The thing is to be, take precautions and to be responsible when you do have sex and the child is conceived. There's your responsibility. There's no looking back. There's no abortion on this matter. You raise a new life and you teach them. Well, guys, and because I'm a graduate from Liberty, we don't believe in abortion. Liberty alumni do not believe in abortion. If they're alumni, I don't know how they graduated from Liberty. I don't know how they attend classes. Look at themselves. We're a bunch of Bible, thumping Christians, evangelicals. And they gave evangelicals a bad name because they're evangelists. But anyway, I'm against abortion. I'm against our governor who promotes third term abortion. The way this guy describes second term, I'm against second term abortion. Any Democratic member of the Democratic Party that really supports, you need to get the heck away from them. Get the hell away from them because they're going to pull you straight to hell. Eternity is coming, guys. We're living in the last evil days. Things about to happen. Even if we have a nuclear war or a volcano erupts right at the Yellowstone, doesn't matter. We're going to face judgment. How we get there is up to us. We're going to face judgment or we're going to face heaven on earth or heaven and beyond earth. It's up to us. We need to stop this madness. Because right now, what I see through the centuries, we've gotten worse. More barbaric. We just civilized. We got electricity. We got fast vehicles, nice clothes, industry. But we're more barbaric than ever before. We just don't care anymore. I don't care how y'all think about me. I don't care if you're my friends or no longer my friends. I don't care. I care about life. Any of you care about this abortion, you support these guys, if y'all got unfair me, I can care less. You don't have to be my friends. I don't need you. You don't pay my bills. You're not sitting with me when I was studying for my graduate studies. You weren't sitting with me when I was homeless the first time, when I came off active duty. You weren't sitting with me and supporting me when I was sleeping in a cold house. Y'all weren't there. So the hell with you. I don't need you. That's how you want to be, that's fine. You're never my friend in the first place. Even my friends would stick, a true friend would stick with me. Guys, if you're a believer, saying God, definitely share this video. Share this video, share this video, share this video. And support me. I need your support. I really do. I'm trying to do some things, but I can't do it without money. And it takes money. And I don't want your money. I just want you to support my little business. I got a website. Just support it, and that's it. I don't ask for anything else. I don't ask for tithe and offering. I don't ask for that crazy stuff. The tithes of the offering was the final offering was already given on the cross, on the tree. So I'm done tonight, guys. Y'all have a good night. God bless you. Love you. Hold your kids tight. Hold your kids tight, guys. Please hold your kids tight, especially your newborns. Hold them close. Let them know that you love them. Speak to them. If you got a baby, you're pregnant, just speak to your baby. Tell your baby how much you love them. and let them know that they're worth something, worth more. Okay? Anyway, I love you too, guys. God bless you, and I'll talk to y'all later. This is Beast Mode Antonio signing off.